Hello, I'm Father Joe Gambale. Welcome to Journey Through Genesis. Today, we're in chapter 5 of the book of Genesis, verses 25 through 27. When Methuselah was 187 years old, he became the father of Lamech. Methuselah lived 782 years after the birth of Lamech. Then he had other sons and daughters. His whole lifetime, Methuselah was 969 years. Then he died. 969 years, and then he died. A number of years ago, I did a funeral of a man who made it to 98 years of age. And as is customary here at St. Malachy, either I or Pam in the office will sit down with the family and tell them that, well, we want to know a lot about your loved one, and please write some things down. You know, where they worked, what their hobbies, how did they interact with their family members, what happy moments do you have you'd like to share, what joy did they bring into your life, what's important that you would want people to remember. Well, the family sat there, and the two kids were already in their 70s, and there were some grandkids there in the 40s, and they looked at each other and they said, well, Father Joe, there really isn't much to say. I says, well, surely you can say something. Well, where did he work? Well, he worked at Ford's. Okay. And well, what did he do? What were his habits? Well, he'd come home from work, and Ma would have dinner on the table, and he'd go in front of the TV, and he'd turn the TV on and watch TV until he went to bed. I said, well, what about things that you were involved in, plays or sports and everything? Oh, he never went to any of that. Well, did he have any hobbies? You know, did he have a wood shop? Did he like to fish, garden? Oh, no. He never did anything like that at all. Well, did he play cards? Did he make you laugh? Did he interact? No, not really. He would just come home and sit down and turn on that TV and watch TV till he went to bed. I mean, he provided food for us because of his job. Didn't talk to us much. He did come to the weddings. We saw him there. But other than that, Father, honestly, we really can't tell you much about the guy. Well, he had 98 years. God gave him 98 years to interact, to bring some joy, to bring some kindness, to do something, to impress someone in a positive and beautiful way, to let them know that the love of God lived out in his life. And he took those 98 years and decided that he'd rather just sit and watch TV. Well, that sadly is the same story of today, Methuselah. Nobody is listed as living longer in the Bible than Methuselah. 969 years. And what do they say about him? They said, well, he had some sons and daughters, and then he died. And when I think of Methuselah, it's a warning to all of us that our time on this earth is limited, and that we have to do things in our life to make sure that the love that God gives us is shared with others in some positive way, through a positive phone call or a visit or some kind of act of charity or compassion, or just being there for your loved ones and smiling and letting them know that you care. We only have a number of years, and then it's our time to face the Lord, and the Lord is very much interested in how we use this time on earth, whether it's 969 years or 98.